Guys, I'm Lisa for wtfLisa Tarot. I give messages through songs in other ways. I have to turn this down a little bit. Sorry. I get messages through songs in other ways, frequencies, whatnot. So I have one earbud in, one earbud out. Like, share, subscribe, and follow. Drop a tip. Why don't you cash app wtfLisa Tarot? Shop my store, wtfLisa eBay. It's a random store because that's how eBay is. I have a lot of stuff to sell. If you want a recorded video tarot reading, they're like this, but you'll hear the music and they're personalized. Still toying with the idea of phone and video chat. If you're interested, email wtfLisaTarot@gmail.com. So the vibe, I see it unfolding in a few different ways because it applies to a few different people. But you know how things happen in 3s, 33s, 303s, so, you know, it's one of those joints. Let me start the song over while I talk. I don't want to know what's next. These are on shuffle. It's random. Anyway, this has to do with the X's, the dreaded X's. In some cases, an X. X marks the spot. That means something for someone. I would like to say it's Twitter, but I don't know because a lot of things have X in it. He's, in fact, being sued over the logos and the name and everything because so many things have it in there. Anyway, it's about exes, though. And some of your exes, your evil exes, by the way, not good ones that you're like, oh, I hope they're fine or whatever. I might kill my ex. Not the best idea. Sorry, I have Kill Bill by SZA in my ear. None of you are killing your ex. They're going to pass away in another way. So I'm not like, what if he was a psycho axe murderer? No, the universe is taking them out. The consequences of their own choices. So if you had a cheater, dude's probably dying of some sort of crusty dick disease, STD, whatever. If they had illegitimate kids, some of them are going to find out those kids are not their kids as they're dying. Others, if they got involved in some sort of crime thing, that's how they will go out. So I do see some getting beaten by whoever they worked with. And 4, I see gunshots. I just see different ways it goes down. So no, I don't think anyone's out there killing their exes. I think some of you will hear about, I would like to say untimely death, but honestly, in some cases, it's overdue. Of some truly terrible people. And in some cases, it's ex-friends. So I'm starting it over. SZA, Kill Bill. I love this song. But I'll screw it up because there's a lot of lyrics. I like her voice. I'm still a fan even though I was salty. Hate to see you with some other broad. Know you're happy. Hate to see you happy even though I'm not the one driving. I'm so mature. I'm so mature. I got a therapist to tell me there's other men I don't want none. I don't feel like this is any of you hung up on this ex either. I think they were hung up on you. So in some cases, I might kill my ex. Not the best idea. I feel like, honestly, if some of you were dealing with a narc and then they get obsessive and weird and harass you, this is that one. It's flip the script. I haven't pulled a single card. Rather be in jail than alone. Some of them are going to jail. It's a jail or hell. Because that's what they picked. 8 of coins, Knight of coins, King of coins. Some of you is a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Though I hesitate to call signs. Because it's a collective. Things happen in 3s, 33s, 303s. Fool. Someone who chased money, 2 of swords, clout, everything else. The material, they're being cut out. And they say a rich man can't enter heaven. So, you know. I don't want none, I just want you. If I can't have you, no one will. I might kill my ex. Not the best idea. Again, no one's killing their ex. Just their ex is going out by his own means. Meaning, again, if he does excess drugs, he may overdose. I was just talking last night with somebody. And I said one thing, you know, that has always struck. Because they told me not to feed the people who feed off my energy. And I brought up the point that if you overfeed something, it bursts. Or it can't handle it. So it doesn't do well. And then it croaks. So like a lot of my karmics are aging rapidly. Very rapidly. It's frightening in some cases. Because you overfeed it till they're going after things they can't handle. So let's make them not handle it. And one thing that always stuck with me is Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Obviously, Kevin Costner's movie, he sucked. He should not have been Robin Hood. His accent, where'd it go? But the friar in that movie was very good casting. And I think of the scene where it's him and he's a poor friar and he enjoys his beer, but he's a great guy. And you have the bishop who's this greedy motherfucker. He's dressed ridiculous. Like, I Will Survive by Cake. It's a cover of the disco song by Gloria Gaynor. What happens with cake goes straight to your ass. Anyway, he finds out the bishop was greedy and sold everyone out for money, and so he just keeps, there's money bags around, he could just keep, here, take all the money, keeps loading them up with all the gold bags, and they're heavy. And the guy's like, oh my god, what are you doing? And he's like, no, take all the gold, take it, you want it, all, have it. And then he fell out the window because the weight of the gold was too much. Well, this is kind of that vibe. How you did me wrong and I grew strong. I learned how to get along until you're back from. They're not coming back. You're just hearing about them again because the funeral announcement, or someone tells you, hey, awkward message, this person croaked. No shit. Excess is not good. Now, when I say cake goes straight to your ass, let me clarify. I'm not anti-cake. I think it's wonderful. It's just, there was an episode of Letterkenny and this girl Gail, and it has stuck with me. I thought it was so fucking funny. I literally paused the show to laugh for a long time. She goes, I'm like cake. I'll go straight to your ass. It killed me, and now it has stuck with me too. I will survive. Yeah. Checkmate, karmic masculine. And the bitch of it is, you didn't do anything. How he goes out is what he invested in, you know? If he was a sex addict, he's gonna die by crusty dick disease. If he was a drug addict, he will overdose. If he owes money to the wrong people, they're gonna beat his ass. This is just how it is. In some cases, they're gonna go to jail, and then jail's where they croak. They're gonna be abused in prison by other men because they need to go through what you did, but at an extreme tenfold rate, so other men will abuse them, and then they croak there. It depends. But some of you will hear this has happened, or as soon as you hear they go to jail, you know this will happen. I had this conversation with one of my karmics, but I don't know if it's going to be him just yet. And I never check, so I don't know. Power couple, intuitive. Some of you it's a past ex. I have divination stalking wise. Some of you feel it in your bones, so I don't find this divination stalking to be bad at all. You're looking for confirmation. Confirmation you're not crazy. And in some cases, their divination is stalking because you've already had this conversation. You told them. You gave them the warning. Stop doing what you're doing. Truth unveiled. Some of them were involved in witchcraft and confused. It backfired. Confusion spell on them. So everything with them is crazy. Now, I have family issues and reconciliation, but this is just people telling you about the funeral. Some of you will decide if you're going to go or not. Others, there's no reason for you to go. Someone's just letting you know it happened. Just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. In some cases, you get a sense of peace. It's not that you're happy someone died, because you obviously warned them to try to help them, but they didn't listen. But now you get peace because you know this is no longer a problem for you. And with the death of a narc, it usually means the flying monkeys will disperse. They have to go find a new leader and a new target to parasite off of. So the hater, selfish, shady individual, when this motherfucker leaves, co-workers, these people have to find a new leader. They may try to come to you now because that one's gone, but they already fucked up. So it's kind of a joke. The other vibe with X, the social media site I'm not reading for, I want it to be a surprise. All my other predictions that came true for that, people were fucking rude about. So they can kiss my ass. I'm waiting for an apology. I know I made a mistake. Well, for one, dead men don't give apologies. If you're intuitive, you're not going to talk to that ghost. Fuck that. Anyway, that was a side note. Others of you, it's too little too late. How many people have to die, flying monkeys, before you knock your shit off? Because you're just as responsible for the narc. When people warn you and say things like you should go to rehab, it's not to be mean. They're trying to save your life. I don't trust you, but you don't listen to common sense advice. You listen to who tells you you're pretty and it makes sense. I wish you would come back. Nope. Enjoy your narc funeral. A lot of the exes are skipping their dead ex's funeral because narc funerals are not fun. So I'm going to close this out soon. This song is dedicated to every kid who got picked last in gym class. To every kid who never had a date to no school dance. To everyone who's ever been called a freak. This is for you. Here we go. I have Little Things by Good Charlotte. I haven't heard this song in a while. Yeah, what? Come on. Oh. Oh. That's like the best part of the song. Is I'm saying, oh. Like the time in school when we got free lunch and the cool kids beat us up. And the rich kids had convertibles, but we had to ride the bus. Bitch, you already made me feel like an outcast a long time ago. Let's keep it that way. High Priestess, some of you nine of coins know it's about to happen. You've already said so. 6 of coins, you're right. And that death is coming. And then 5 of coins, Knight of swords, the flying monkeys come flying to you, but 3 of swords, just cut it off. You just need enough information to know what happened, and then they gotta go.